All right. Well, welcome to Tavern Chatter. Cheers.
Cheers,
Hey,
bitch.
I need to get
cheers.
you your glass back.
Yeah,
Oh, I love your fucking Stanley though. I rep,
yeah.
rep.
Nice.
It has lemonade in it.
Oh fuck
Ooh,
yeah,
yummy.
class.
I just have water. I'm
Yes.
being boring today.
I have Baja Blast in my Baphomet cup.
Nice. It's the best thing to
Nice.
drink out of there, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like Satan would approve.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hmm.
All
Fucking,
right.
what's up, ladies? You look lovely. I just wanted to say
Thank
that
you.
before we
You
like
do
went on.
too.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Like,
you too.
okay.
All
Mhm.
right.
I'm
you
just
said
excited.
words and I didn't hear anything, so I was
I'm
like,
just excited. Generally, how I get.
I'm gonna start with like the briefest thing just because I have like the least to say about it, but
Okay.
um something that I'm looking forward to, or I guess I'm happy that I heard about, is that the Community movie has finally, for the
Oh
first
my
time
gosh.
since it was announced, pretty much, at least as far as I know, had tiny update on what's going on. Basically, they haven't really started yet, but they have a script. Um,
Which is a
and he
start.
basically said it's going to happen, but right now it's just more of a when than an if. They
Yeah.
know it's happening. It's just it's going to be a bit, I think.
I'm
I
still
think
cool with
just
that. I'll wait. I've been
scheduling
waiting
and
a
stuff
few
like that,
days.
maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen much
Yeah, me either. I
specifics
didn't
about
even know
that,
about
but
that.
yeah, I'm excited because 6 seasons in a movie. You gotta.
I know. I love Community so much. Now I've got to
Yeah,
go rewatch all the paintball episodes.
the darkest timeline.
And continue to exist and to continue to thrive in the darkest timeline.
Yeah.
Anyway,
um,
ready for that.
Michaela, I made you start watching Severance recently, and that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
New
I'm
season.
still not very far into it, but
Yeah.
it is really good.
Well,
I
you
know I
better
haven't
get
watched
there
a single second.
by the time
I
the
I
new
read
know.
episodes come out. Get
I know.
I
there.
I
read
need
the
to.
notes. I read the notes, started reading the notes, and I was like, oh, I'm not spoiling myself on this. I'm going
That's
to
smart, yeah.
pass over this one.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to finish Shogun.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
what
like so many things I'm
I
trying
was
to get
thinking too
fucking
when I was looking at the
finished right
notes. I was
now.
like, no, no
I was like,
spoilers.
no, I don't want to get
Yeah.
spoiled.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was like looking at
exactly.
it earlier and trying to think how can I talk about this without being
Without,
spoilery? Cuz like most of my notes are spoilers and I feel like they're important, but it's also like but I don't want to spoil it. So
yeah, I'd
cuz like
appreciate
not
if you
everyone wants to watch the first 8 minutes ahead of time. I did it mostly for research purposes. Otherwise I'd probably prefer to wait. And so I get that. But I think I can say at least not much of a spoiler really. There were some people that I heard complaining about how long at the very beginning he's just running through the hallways. Um,
okay.
but in my opinion, after having seen it, at first I was kind of like, okay, well, a minute and a half or so of running is a little ridiculous.
I
But
watch anime. I think I'm
yeah,
cool.
fair. After having seen it, I think it's worth it because specifically the camera work in
Oh,
that scene
I
is
love cinematography,
so
bitch.
good. The way that they follow him through it and then occasionally will like spin around in like a really almost unsettling way and then be behind him or then spin back around and be in front of him again. The way that they do it while he's running through the hallways to me really portrays his like feeling of panic that he's having, and I
Like it's
think that that makes it worth
unsettling.
it, you know? Like
Yeah,
it's great. I think it was a great scene.
cool.
I
Well,
liked
I'll
it.
keep that in mind when I start it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
And that's the first 8 minutes of the new episode, so you won't see that for a
For
bit.
some time. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But they only have one
'Cause I'd
season
be
right now, so
restarting.
it won't take that long to catch up if you start it soon.
Yeah,
It's so worth it. It's honestly one of the best shows I've ever watched. I fucking love it.
cool.
So
I'll have
good.
to start it. Like I said, I have like
It's
3 episodes left of Shogun. Then I'll
yeah,
probably start Severance.
it's really dark.
Love
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I like it.
Speaking of dark, I still haven't watched. Was it Lights Out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
I
fire?
haven't
Did you finish it? That was one of the things
I
we had talked
haven't
about last
yeah.
time I was here.
I haven't finished it yet, but more of it's like come together tell of the story and stuff, and I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil the story, but
Mm,
yeah, more has come together on it, and so it does have some more dark to it. Like,
Nice.
nice.
yeah,
I gotta watch that one too. So
I
many
love
shows
I
I've
love the
figured that I
dark
want.
shows and
yes.
books, movies,
Same.
games, all of it. I love them
Yeah.
dark.
Oh,
Oh,
same.
I know. Don't want to like jump ahead and whatever we were talking about, but that like made me think of the horror um game that you got that was mentioned in our
Oh,
notes.
yeah, there's a few of them
I
on
usually have my
Oh
there.
yeah,
notes
there's a
like,
couple. The
Yeah, there's
paranormal?
Paranormal Tales.
is that the
Yeah,
one?
that one's gonna be found footage
Yes, that's the
horror
Okay.
one.
game.
Yes, found footage
Yeah,
horror
Okay.
game. Like sounds scary as
and
fuck. Like you
yeah, you
follow the people's
experience
lives
it.
right before they
Play
die or
through the
something.
tragic tales of
Hmm.
those who went missing from the viewpoint of body cams, phones, and
Interesting.
VHS cameras. Yeah, and
Found
there's
sounds
multiple
fire.
footage scenarios actually too, and apparently it has like hyper realistic environment and graphics. But its release date is to be announced, so it's not out
Um,
yet.
Okay. Good to
when I was
know
But
reading
though.
through
it
I think
things,
I'm
I was
gonna
like
have
it's
that
a good
to.
one.
one to put on your wish list. It
I think
sounds
Yeah.
I
like it's
did
gonna be really
already, but I don't think
yeah.
I realized that it was found footage style. I think I just saw, oh, new scary game, and I'm like, yeah, I'll probably enjoy that. I might have watched the trailer like passively, but I don't remember paying too much attention to it. But knowing that now, I'm like, I'm actually really excited for that now because,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks pretty interesting.
It looks
yeah,
spooky.
me and
I'm
Sean
down
have
with that.
really enjoyed watching, like it's, um, like found footage style, like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's some with Slenderman and stuff like that.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
then they're all like similar themes and like really it starts out like these normal videos that these people are making for YouTube and then it's got like this weird crazy shit that starts happening kind of thing. We've watched a lot like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to play a game like that. That'll be
Yes.
interesting. That
Yeah.
sounds
Oh
like
yeah,
fun.
looks pretty
I'm
good.
excited for that now. Already
Yeah.
had
I
it on
know.
my wish list, but now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one
Uh,
too.
That one looks really. I'm excited. And I just went
Yeah,
and added while we were waiting
nice.
to
Uh,
my thing too. I
yeah,
was like,
that
that is
one I haven't played yet, but it's
yeah.
about
They have a
like these
demo.
people that are held up in a diner and it's like a simulator. You take the customers' orders and you feed them and then while it's happening, like a tornado is headed towards you and it's like
Oh shit. Oh no, the internet.
No, my cat.
No, Michaela.
not
No,
in
my
game, so but I
You're
think it's
back.
cat.
good.
You
Yeah.
froze for a minute, but you're back.
But yeah.
I froze. Oh no.
Don't
Yeah, well,
worry, it
I was
was
just
just
saying the
blurry.
game. Yeah, my audio probably was still there, right? Or was it not?
It
No.
kind of like or like cut off and then like sped up and like played really fast all at once and then you started talking normal again.
Okay, well,
But
internet connection
yeah,
here.
it stopped when you were I don't remember what you were saying, but we heard some of what you said and then it cut off shortly after you
Yeah, well, I
started.
was just
There's a
saying how it's
tornado
like,
coming toward the
Yeah.
diner.
yeah, and you just hear stories from the people that are there and what
Oh, that's
brought
cool.
them in and stuff. And it's got the simulator part because you get to do the diner. It doesn't have like just simulator mode, and I know like some people have been asking if the developers would add that, but I don't know
Okay.
if they're working on it or anything. But it looks fun. I just want to get it. It's 4.99. I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna get
Yeah,
it.
that's
I'll just
fair.
go get it.
Could
I
totally
just
play
Yeah.
that
remember the
anytime.
demo just to give it a try and see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a cheap little indie fun game in
Yeah.
my eyes.
yeah.
I
We
think
love
I'll
our
probably want to
simulators.
try that one.
Yeah, at least try it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give the demo a crack. Dude, you still need to get on and we need to play Fast Food Simulator. I don't
Oh
think we've
yeah,
all
we still
played
haven't
since
gotten
we've
to in a
been.
while.
Yeah, we
I
haven't all
know.
Yeah.
played it.
Mm-mm. Things
It's
to do.
difficult to get that figured out
Yeah,
time
to all
wise.
be available.
Mhm.
Should be easier once I get If I can get a day job, then we'll have a lot more time for stuff like that. So
Okay, day job.
hopefully soon.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Probably not soon.
fingers
But
crossed. It'll be soon. Let's just put that
yeah.
one out there.
Yeah, optimism.
Fuck yeah, okay.
Okay. Tell me about the Phasmophobia. I haven't read it intentionally. I want you to tell me about
Yeah,
the
I
Okay.
was
preview.
like, and because I haven't played enough Phasmophobia, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure
So
what I was getting
the
at.
Phasmophobia, this is just their development preview. They're going to have like another form of media that you can get, and it's going to be recordings and sound systems. Quality of photos change by photo type. Like it'll be 3 stars for one interaction, but then after that, that interaction probably won't give you the same as it did
Oh,
before.
so if it's like the same kind of interaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
It said
Interesting.
something along that, but who knows what they'll end up fully doing.
Okay.
It also said that they're going to add a recording or the 3 sound recorder tier using this newfound device. You'll be able to hunt down and record unique paranormal sounds.
Hmm,
And then they're also going to update the Bleasdale farm map, and it's going to have like a tea room and a trophy room, and
cool.
it'll look fancier,
I can't
more
remember
like old
when
school.
Hmm.
the hallucinations thing is supposed to happen.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about that.
Kind of want to see if I can find that update or that preview thing again. Because I know it was somewhere. There was like a list of when everything was going to be happening. Um, and I don't remember where I found it. It's probably like super far back in here. But yeah, the hallucinations. I couldn't think of words for a second. The hallucinations are the thing I've been most excited for. I really want to see how they do it, cuz it's like I feel like I can see a few different ways being done, but I'm curious as to whether it'll be like hallucinations happen to an individual person, and are those hallucinations just going to be they see scary things like the kind of stuff that was happening when we were playing Doll Imposter the other day, or is it going to
Hmm.
be like you see evidence that's not actually happening and you're the only one that's seeing it, no one else is? Like, I'm curious how they plan on doing that because I don't think there's been any information about that. It just says
Yeah,
hallucinations on the development preview.
yeah, I
Mhm.
haven't heard anything either, and that does sound interesting, and I wonder how they will
Yeah, I'm really
do
curious
that as
about
well.
that for sure.
Yeah.
There's the roadmap. I found it. Hallucinations. Where is it? Hallucinations is going to be. Oh, it doesn't say.
What the
It
hell
doesn't even say
happened?
what quarter. Okay, well,
Yeah, I don't see Jade
it
anymore.
says full release.
I wasn't sure
So,
if it was a me thing.
oh yeah,
No,
Jade's.
no, it randomly like kicked me out.
Oh,
I don't even
weird.
know what happened. Am I
And
back?
now you're echoing.
Let me
Of
Just
see.
for
of
me, or is
Discord.
it
Yeah, I
everyone?
just have to click show again. There you go, you're back.
Okay.
Um, talk some more, Jade.
Okay, I'm here. Am I echoey?
It's not too echoey for me. Sounds
Okay.
normal. Maybe it's echoing for you because you're not muted in the call anymore since you had to rejoin.
No, I remuted.
Okay.
Yeah, like immediately because I wasn't trying to do the.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how those hallucinations are gonna work. I'm honestly curious if they do end up going with the route of you can see evidence that isn't there, then I'm wondering how that's gonna affect the difficulty of each level. Like, would the hallucinations only happen on the more difficult levels, or I don't know, maybe it's an individual setting? I don't know, but I'm really
I don't
excited to find
know.
out. I
That
want to see how
yeah,
they do it.
I'm interested too.
Maybe it'll make me want to play Phasma more because it's been a bit since I've
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
guys
played
know
it.
it's
haven't
been a
played in a
while for me
while.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phasmo's just been not the same.
Yeah, I think it's like I don't know what it is exactly, but I think it's mostly like the grind to get all of the new equipment while it is better than it was before the newest up or the update that like altered the grind. Um, it's still there. That grind is still there. And like once you get to the higher levels, it's even slower progression. It's like back to what it was before the update basically. It's like I was getting new things way more frequently before, and now it's like I have to play a million times before I get the next upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it doesn't feel like there's a
I don't
reason
think
to
I've
keep
played
playing
since
right
they've had
now.
those upgrades, since
Yeah.
they've had that update.
Yeah, the shop
Yeah,
That's
update,
how
I've been a
long it's
big
been
fan
for
of
me.
it.
it's good in theory. I'm not sure how I would change it, but I think that it's just a little too grindy for me.
Hmm.
So I've kind of fallen out of it a bit, but I do occasionally go through like nostalgia where I'm just like I just want to play Phasmo really badly, and then I play like 3 or 4 rounds and I'm like, okay, let's play something else. I
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been logging on to get the seasonal trophy. Like I didn't participate
forgot to do
really in it,
that.
but I got the trophy. Well, what do they expect when they do a community
Yeah,
trophy?
that
Like,
I didn't even
oh,
feel like there was a reason to participate.
exactly. And when you do participate, it's minuscule what you give. So a
Yeah.
lot of people actually have to really do it.
Yeah. It was like everyone, the community as a whole had to earn points in order for the trophy to be earned, rather than
But you could
Um,
just
just
walk in and
achievements that you
claim
can
it
get
without
in
helping.
game
that
by
sounds
just doing
weird.
fun things. Like they've done stuff before, like you have to find little snowmen throughout the map and hit them with snowballs or whatever. I think you had like a
That was
snowball
Yeah.
gun
fun.
or something. That was fun. It was obnoxious on some spots because there were some that were really hard to get. Like the ones that are higher up, they're harder to shoot
Yeah.
because of the way gravity
Yeah.
works on that game. Physics. um, there were some that were frustrating, but it was fun and interactive. And then
Yeah.
this last one was just, I didn't feel the need to play it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'll just log on and get the trophy later. But then I forgot to do it, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the trophy, but
Yeah.
woo, I got a trophy.
Trophies.
Nothing too exciting, I
That
know.
sounds kind of lame. I would like to earn my own individual trophies,
Yeah,
I
same.
suppose. A
Oh, I
community
know,
trophy sounds
same.
a
It
lot
makes me
like
want to
I
play
like.
it more. Like if I have to rely on
Yeah.
tons of other people doing it, then it's not as interactive, not as fun. It's I think the only
Yeah, it
thing was
loses
just
the
take pictures
incentive
of a thing
to
that's in the
play.
map.
Yeah.
Like
That sounds lame. I'm gonna have to play with you guys soon just to see what you guys are talking about because I haven't played in long enough to. I'm like, what?
yeah. I do
Yep.
I do want to get you to play some more games with us.
I know, and
Hopefully that'll
I,
happen soon.
I know. I need to. I think now that the holidays are over and family isn't coming to visit and all this
Yeah.
other crazy stuff, it'll be a little bit less intense
Yeah.
scheduling wise.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um so I out of the games on this list, I actually did try two of them already.
Cool.
Um one of them, Sky Children of the Light.
Yeah, I have that one
Um
on there.
that one is it's a very simple game. If you're looking for complicated gameplay, this isn't it.
Yeah.
It's very simple, but it's a very cute style, and it kind of gives vibes of like an indie adventure game rather than an MMO, which is what it is. But um my favorite thing about it is that they every year do um they put specific content in the game that can be purchased, and the money from that goes to the ocean cleanup, which is very important to me. So
That's something
that's
to show.
awesome. And they so far their donations total
Fuck
$1,875,064,
yeah.
which is a lot. I mean, I'm sure nowhere near enough with how much trash is constantly being put into our oceans, but it's a lot, and I
Yeah,
think that's
it's
fucking
something.
awesome.
I
Um,
think it's awesome too.
and they also
That
do
is,
like
yeah, I do too.
events with like there's a certain quest line that you do during that time of year when they release that content. And I haven't gotten to participate in that yet, but I did play the game a little bit, and it is very simple. It's basically there's like two or three buttons that you press. It's very simple of a game, but there's a lot of puzzles in it, so it's more like using your brain than having to use a bunch of physical dexterity. Um,
Yeah.
Sounds
um,
interesting.
but it's very cute, and I love the way you make friends. It's it's like everyone around you is just like a shadow, like a silhouette shadow, like almost like a ghost
Yeah.
until you approach them and you like hold out a candle in front of them, and then if they accept, you can send a friend request by like bowing to them and holding your light up, and you both
Cute.
do it and you become friends. And then once you're friends, you can hold hands and like pull each other around, so you can have like a guide, like have someone guide you and stuff like that. And it's
That's
so
cool.
cute. And then there's also like some doors that can't be open without the help of another person, so it like encourages
Yeah.
you to try and make friends.
Oh,
Um,
wild.
and then the way that you can chat with people is also super cute. There's like these benches that you can find throughout the maps, and they have a little candle in the middle, and you go light the candle with yours, and you sit down, and they can sit on the other side, and for the time that the candle is burning, you can chat and see each other's messages. Otherwise, it's just dot 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 above their head.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
really
cool.
cute. It's
Yeah, it does
super cute.
sound cute.
I think you guys would enjoy playing it, like as a group occasionally. I think it would be really fun.
Okay.
I think it would
I'm
be a
down
good
with that.
time. It's very not complicated of a game, but it's still really
Cool.
cute. So it'd be good for like when we want a game together, but like kind of cozy style.
Yeah.
It's really cute so far. I There was a part that also had really creative, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Mechanics.
Cool.
There was a part on one level where you throughout the game you like collect flames and stuff like that, and it kind of like charges your ability to
Or like light the
fly,
candle. Oh.
but also to do other things. Um, but there was one level where it was raining, and as you're walking through the rain, you lose that energy slowly. It depletes because it's
Yeah.
from
Fire.
fire.
It's
And I
fire.
think that's super creative. And so there's like a bunch of places where you can like run off to
Ride
get
out.
under and like recharge, and it's
Yeah.
super cute. I just love the creativity in the game, and it's a nice style. The art is
Yeah.
really pretty. There's some cool creatures. There's like giant manta rays that you can fly around with. It's fucking awesome. It's a cute game for sure, and it's, I think, either free to play or
No, it
very
is
cheap.
free.
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, it's
Mm,
free, so
yeah, it's a free game. Come
Yeah,
on.
I mean, why not?
yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I
Sounds
tried it
Yeah.
cute.
out recently I'm like, once I realized it was free, I'm like, I might as well try it out since I'm going to be
Please give
talking
it.
about it. Like,
I'm downloading it right now too. But there was a
nice.
few
Hell
of
yeah.
them that I've looked through. But yeah, I got Sky, so I'm interested to see how that
Nice.
plays now that you mentioned it.
Once you get to the rainy level, let me know because that's about where I am
Okay,
still, and then it'll be easier to play together. I don't know if you can
cool.
backtrack. I don't know. I haven't figured that out, but
Yeah,
so
like
far it's been kind of
save
linear.
point. Okay.
Like there's a lot of ways to go and look at and stuff like that, but the progression has been pretty linear. I haven't like backtracked at all yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I ever will. I have no idea how it works.
You like I you like maybe I will. Who knows?
Don't know. Haven't figured that out yet. One day I will. But then the other game that I tried on the list is Foundation. I did the demo and I already love it, partially for nostalgia
Why do
reasons.
I feel like I've
It
heard of that?
really reminds me of a game that I played years ago on, I think like almost 15 years ago. Um, when my oldest niece was a baby, I played this game on PlayStation, I think. And it was very similar concept, like build a medieval village, and you can assign people to different jobs and stuff like that, and they're like little
Yeah.
mini people, and in that game you like are a giant and you can just pick them up and drop them where you want them to work, and it was a
Nice.
lot of fun. Foundation isn't quite like that, like you're just overhead camera, you're not a little person
Yeah.
walking around the map, but I it still kind of gives me the same vibes, and so it's really nostalgic playing it. I've been having a lot of fun. I played way longer than I should have the other night.
Cool.
I was
Sounds
Sounds
having
good.
so
fun.
much
I would
fun.
say that sounds about right.
I think you guys would like that one too. It's
Maybe
city
I'm gonna
building and
go on that.
resource management, so
I love city building.
kind of like a soft Sim City, but like medieval village, and like
Oh,
it's
there was one I was
super
gonna get.
cute so far.
Let me go to my wish list because there's one that's very similar to that I've been wanting to get. It's city building, which is like something I enjoy. What the fuck
Yeah,
was it?
I've enjoyed city building games for the most part. I didn't really ever get good at Sim City, but
Mm,
it's I think it was most popular when I was like really young, and so I just couldn't figure it out, and that frustrated me, and then I just never went back to it. But I've played a lot of other city building games that I've enjoyed that have been very similar concepts. So I'm
oh, Banner Lords
not
was the
surprised.
one
I'm like,
that
I
I
heard
was
about that
wanting
one.
to.
Oh, Jesse has that one.
That's the
Oh
one I
yeah,
wanted.
that might be why I've heard about it.
Because yeah, Jesse
Yeah.
probably's got.
Yeah.
I wanna. That's the one I've been. I'm eyeballing. Oh, and the anime. What is it? Anime shop
Oh yeah,
Oh
simulator.
yeah,
anime
we gotta play that.
simulator shop. Yeah, that one looks good too. You
Yeah.
can decorate it with our
I like the
mangas and
decoration part.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
different posters and manga
and
and all
it's
that. But
multiplayer too.
yeah, so we should get down on that. Some of these. Well, whenever they release
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah, that one
I'm
doesn't
definitely
have a
excited for that
release
one.
date. It's like a to
So
be
yeah,
announced.
coming soon.
Foundation is in early access right now, and it it says that the if you buy the early access right now, it'll automatically change to the full access or full version when it's released, which is nice. That's I'm glad it's not like something you have to restart, um,
Yeah,
because typically it is. Um,
yeah,
but it's full release at the end of the month, so
sweet.
that's like really soon, and I think we would all enjoy playing that.
Yeah,
It's
Is it multiplayer or is it
I
just
don't
single player?
think so, but
I'm
it's
looking
still
now.
even individually, I think we would just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Um, it's it's super cute, and um, there's like one thing that it doesn't really teach you in the tutorial that I mean I was able to figure out, but not everyone might
No,
be
this is
able to.
literally
So I think
yeah.
it should have said like that my people are starting paused and I have to press like a button at the bottom that it hadn't even pointed out to me yet. Like I noticed it eventually, but it hadn't pointed out the buttons at the bottom for like speeding up the day and stuff like that, and I didn't realize that they were paused for a little bit. I figured it
Mm.
out, but like why aren't they doing anything? That's the only really complaint I had though was just that it could have it especially since I turned on tutorials because I wanted to be able to quickly figure out how to play. And so I feel like if I have tutorials turned on, that should be included. But oh well, that's a very minor argument. Like, I don't
Like,
care
yeah,
that
very
much.
minor
I
issue.
was able to figure it out, so it's not a big deal. But I think just in case some people can't, they should have that. But it is a lot of fun. I liked it, and I'm
Yeah, that's
enjoying
the
it.
kind of shit. I love that city building shit. Like I have my like
Yeah.
kingdoms and castles and the city skylines, and of course, like yeah, I likes that.
I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and that one
I
each
saw.
I
character
don't know
has
what
their
that
own
is, but
special
that sounds
house
fire.
and stuff, and you get to decorate your valley too. You
Oh,
get to
nice.
design it, like put roads in, pick where people's places
That
are, put
sounds
trees,
yeah,
plants, there's gardening, there's
Nice.
fishing. Like you try
that
and
sounds
get each
like
character.
what it is.
Yeah, I've mainly got it for Lydia to like watch me play, but I'm like more getting into it. And there's some like
Nice.
grinding for
Hi,
how to like
Beth.
collect things too. But
Beth is in
Beth Beth?
chat. Yeah.
Hi Beth Beth.
hi, Beth.
Nice.
um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's also completely gridless. So like things can be built
Yes,
anywhere.
wherever. I
Um,
know.
Wow.
I will
It's
say that I got a little too excited adding new people and like accepting immigrants right away. And I, for a while, they were complaining that there wasn't enough housing. I'm like, I have nowhere to put it. Like, I
like,
need
I'm
to be able
sorry.
to buy new territory. I don't have enough room.
God
But
dang it.
I just got a little overexcited about it. That's my own fault. I could have slowed down and not said yes to pretty much everyone. Um, but I'm like, new people.
Like city grow with new
Yeah.
people.
And then I didn't realize how long it was going to be before I was able to buy new territory. But I finally got some now, and so it's I can expand. And now
Oh
I can
yeah,
do fishing.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to try this out. Like I know I would
Mhm.
spend way too long playing.
Yeah, I played later
Way
than I
too
meant to
long.
that night for sure. I definitely
Easily
want to
done.
play it again though. Next time I think I'll just buy the full version and then just stream it
Hmm.
cuz I had a ton of fun and I want to see what's in the full version. It does technically tell you what's in the full version and what's in the demo and what's in the early access, but I figured I'll just play the demo and then if I like it, I'm gonna buy the game no matter what new features are get added. So I
Yeah.
didn't even really look that much. I like skimmed, but but yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy it like maybe even tonight because I really enjoyed it and I have a Steam gift card, so
Yeah, sounds like that's what sounds like a good choice.
Oh
I
Destiny.
just
yeah,
downloaded the
nice.
demo too, so I'll probably give that a try because
Nice.
I need like another 100 hours on some kind of city building game this
I
week.
think it has that potential. Like, even with just the features it has now with the demo, I think I could see myself diving into that game.
Yeah,
Especially knowing that there are more features with the full version. So, my foot is cramping. It hurts.
sitting on it. You're
That's a
sitting
better
on it.
position. I found
You're
we're
sitting
good.
on it.
I got it figured out. It's fine now. Um, but there are also a couple of games that I haven't tried yet that I'm also excited for. Um,
Yeah.
I didn't look at what Wanderstop was yet, but I
Yeah.
did see. I kind of like I started reading about it, and then I saw from the creator of Stanley Parable, and then my brain went down a rabbit hole of something else that reminded me of that. But
Yeah.
what is it
It's
about?
pretty much about like an ex fighter. Um it's about an ex fighter who has to now run some tea shop in a magical forest and she's not very happy about it and she's hoping that it'll be like a small part of a tragic part of her life or something and it'll have like getting to know characters and getting their or customers and their like giving them their orders and stuff like that. I
Okay,
haven't like I watched the little thing and stuff, but it's I think it was it to be it comes out
that
like
sounds
next
really cute.
March.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, March 11th. That's
Yeah, I
pretty
thought it was
soon.
kind of cool
Okay,
because it'll be like yeah, it'll be like a
I think I'm gonna
shop
add that.
simulator too, but then it has like that ex fighter who has to
Yeah.
run a tea shop. So what's her backstory? Why is she running a tea shop instead of fighting?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That
I'm just looking
actually
at it right now.
kind of
Ooh, the graphics
reminds
are
me
cute.
the X Fighter
Yeah.
thing actually kind of reminds me of one of the games I added.
Oh yeah.
Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. You play as a merchant, but he's also like an adventurer. He like goes out and like um
Oh, the
is the
graphics on that are cute
adventurer
too.
that gets the materials for his
Mhm.
shop and things like that, and he is like helping build his village's economy and things
Sweet.
like that because they're like very secluded and so they're like struggling or whatever, and he's like I'm excited for that one. It sounds really cute. And the
Yeah,
thought
that
that
one
the
does
other
sound
one,
fun.
Wanderstop, has like a similar concept but magical forest, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna enjoy both of these games. I'm
I
getting them
know.
both.
Some magical forest, sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Like, sign me up.
Yeah. Give me
Yeah.
that magical forest. Yeah, I just added it to
Yes.
my wish list.
Yeah.
I know it's in mine too.
Oh, that's such cute
Yep.
art too. Oh, I love that.
Art
Yeah,
is
the
Okay.
super
graphics look
cute.
really nice. Yeah, it looks really cute.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love it.
I'm pumped for that. Okay. And then
Yeah, I thought
And
you'd like
Bellwright
it when
looked
I was seeing it
similar
too.
to the other like city building, but I don't know. I'd have to
yeah, that one's another city building game. Um
start crafting.
that one we could play together. That one is
Oh,
co-op. Bellwright.
cool. Yeah.
So that one we could all play together, but I actually really enjoyed Foundation, and so I'm gonna play it alone
You're like,
anyway.
so that's what I'm gonna
I'm
Yeah.
like,
do.
I liked it, so I'm still gonna play it, even if I have
Yeah,
one
I
we
you
can
like.
play
do what you want
multiplayer.
to do.
Um,
Did we? I never asked. Was Tavern Manager multiplayer or was that a
I don't think
single?
so. I think it was single player.
Uh,
We had one that's multiplayer that we still haven't
Yeah,
gone back
there's
to yet, like Ale and Tail
Ale and
or
Tail. Yeah,
Ale and Tail. Yep, I
yeah,
did.
that
that
I
one's
one's
have
good.
that one already.
multiplayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one that's multiplayer, and you get to kill some stuff, which is
Mhm.
pretty
Oh,
cool.
you get to kill stuff too.
Yeah.
Don't just get
Yeah,
to
there
hit
were
people
some
with
things
pans.
attacking.
I mean, you
I've only
can hit
downloaded it. I haven't
people with
played.
brooms when they get too drunk in your tavern, but you also have to get weapons and like fight things. There's like
Nice.
skeletons and spiders, and
It's had some cool updates that we should check out sometime.
I'm down.
Okay.
I did really enjoy that one. It's just hard getting the time to play it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, my our time is
Yeah,
different.
again.
Yeah.
This conversation
Again,
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
like we're
I'm
lucky to get
I'm
this
like
hour
I'm an
every two
early
weeks.
person and you guys are up late.
Yeah, true.
We are
Yeah,
night owls.
I very
Yeah.
much am. Yeah, always have
Yep.
been, but it
Same.
is
Oh, I'm an
getting more
early riser. I
difficult.
like wake up and clean and
Yeah, I think I'm getting to a point in my life where I might need to stop staying up as late. Like, I still am a night owl and I would rather stay up late than to wake up early any day, but
yeah.
I think not as late as I used to be able to. And
Yeah,
think
I
now it's
can't
like
I hardly ever
I'm
make it
exhausted.
staying up super late anyways nowadays. I'm like it's not who I am because I'm up like I have an internal clock at 5 something. I always like wake up to go to the bathroom and it's either I lie back
Me.
down and can
No.
sleep a little bit longer or I lie back down and I'm like laying awake tired like why life?
I do that a
It's
lot.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, and then well cuz I have to take the kids to school and stuff or well, I take Lydia to school. And so then I just end up cleaning and stuff and I'm up early. So
Yeah.
but it's been winter break actually, but Lydia's a freaking early riser too. Chase isn't.
Nice.
Freaking
That
Yeah.
hated
sucks.
he's coming out. I didn't have
That's
breakfast yet. Well,
teen.
it's lunchtime now.
That's teenager shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleep till noon.
I'm
Yeah.
glad
Same though.
Charlotte doesn't wake up as early as she used to, but still
Yeah.
way earlier than I want to. It's getting a little
Lydia's
Yeah.
been
easier though.
It is. She has been
Lydia's
waking
been
up
waking
later.
up and she goes into the living room and she'll play music videos and she'll sing to them.
And you're like,
Aw.
yeah. You're like, I'm awake for sure now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a cute way to wake
That
up.
is really cute though. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
she's
adorable.
have you guys seen that video with the guy that's like pen pineapple apple
Yeah.
pen?
Oh
She's
yeah.
watching that one. It's so
There's
silly. It's super silly.
Nice. It's a good
Yeah,
one.
pineapple
we like to sing
pen.
here. I should get her a karaoke machine.
Do it,
Yeah.
and then you'll regret it
Let's
immediately.
say my parents brought my daughters a karaoke machine for Christmas that I've kind of just like left over in the corner, and I hope like nobody notices until I'm like drunk. Like we could do it like as adults, but I don't think I want to let the kids like
Yeah.
go
My
ham on the karaoke machine.
my dad got himself a new little karaoke machine thing because he loves to
I
do
love that.
karaoke alone in his room.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Um,
does.
he does. But he had already gotten like a standalone, like just mic that has a speaker thing on it.
Cool.
And he had been using that previously, and then he gave it to Charlotte when he got the new one, and I'm like, why would you do this to me?
It's like they've never been
Oh yeah, I
parents.
remember that
It's
one.
like they were never parents. It's like you realize you
Yeah.
raised me and you would never do that, and now you're like, here,
Well,
microphone
he
with a
it's
Loud
fucking microphone, like
see too.
megaphone on it.
He
The
also
fuck?
doesn't have the excuse like it goes to your house because
Yeah,
he
because he
Right?
doesn't
He
lives
lives
with
like he
he
me.
doesn't get
lives with
away
you,
from
so
it.
like
So
he has to deal with it too. So
Yeah.
yeah. So what does he do? It's like
all
he
right,
didn't
Dad.
learn, I guess. So
Yeah, that's
that's
what I'm
why
I
he
saying.
guess
Like
doesn't
they
need
not.
it.
he's fucking
Yeah.
he's about to learn today. He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn today.
He also always tries to give her weird things to play with. Like he has this like laser pointer or like it's like a really bright flashlight and it has like a strobe setting and I'm like,
He's like, point this
can
straight at
you
your eyes, kid, have
not?
a seizure, like
Like
grandpa.
I don't want her
That's
playing
grandpa
with
shit.
that. I don't
That's
want her
grandpa
pointing it
shit.
in her own eyes. Not only that, she often points them at us.
Like straight at your eyes, but usually it's like they
Yeah.
look right at it and fucking. I'm like, how are
Yeah.
you
The
not?
amount of times I've seen a little kid just right in the face with a fucking like flashlight.
Oh, I
Like
know. Go grab the flashlight and they just have to hit you in the eye at least once
Oh
or
my
so.
god. I know. I always ask people if they've ever been pistol whipped by a sippy cup because it's like there's a whole other level of being like smacked in the face with shit by a toddler who has like no control of their strength. They just fucking let you have
yeah.
it.
Yep.
Little bastard.
She accidentally hurts me all the time and then sometimes on purpose, but we're working on
Purposely,
that.
yeah.
We're working on that.
Oh my
She
god.
doesn't it doesn't usually actually hurt when she's doing
Like
it like
going for it.
angrily, but
So when she does
um
it on accident, yeah, they
sometimes it
fucking
does. The accidental ones are usually the worst. Like she's headbutted Sean really hard in the
yeah,
head.
I've been
Um, they were both struggling. I think it like gave Sean a headache and she was like crying for a while and I'm like, "You did
oh
it."
my god, like what the
Like
hell?
you did
Mine have
this.
been
And this
like
is why we don't
dropping things.
swing our heads around.
Yeah, mine have been like her dropping things and them hitting my feet or her stepping on my
Oh,
Yep,
feet and
she does
stuff. I'm
that.
just like, pain.
She definitely dropped something
Watch
on the
where you're
floor
going.
directly on
Yeah.
my toe recently. That was a
God.
blast.
Yeah.
Children.
The fun part is when you drop shit and it gets their toes.
What?
I have accidents happen.
uh,
Okay, Lydia drops her freaking tablet on her face all the freaking time, and I'm like, seriously? Because she
Charlotte
just
does
plays
too.
with stuff like
She'll
this.
like
Mira
she'll
does
be
that shit
watching it
all
like
the
this
time.
and then she'll let go of it and it hits her in the face and she's like upset and she's like it keeps hitting me and I'm like stop holding it above your head and then letting go. Like what are you even doing? Like you
Yeah,
let
it's
go of it.
why, yeah,
Oh
why do
my
they gotta hold
god,
it like that too?
that
Lydia
shit's
uses like
funny.
her feet to like hold it up. It's like,
Yes.
I don't like
Charlotte does
feet.
that too. She'll like hold it with her hands and be
I
completely on her
feel
back with her legs up in the
I
air.
feel
She'll
like I've been missing
Yeah.
it's weird.
opportunities not using my feet to hold my face. Like, this is genius.
Yeah,
What
scroll
the
through
fuck?
Instagram with your feet. You
My
know.
dog.
Ew, I couldn't.
She's like, stop.
Not a fan of
Yeah.
feet. I could not do that.
I mean, you know what?
Not
Say
my
that to
Sometimes
my
if
thing.
you're lazy and you don't want to scroll
hunger.
with your fingers through TikTok, use your big toe.
I'm
uh,
good.
uh,
You do
that's
you, but
it.
I'm good.
That,
Thanks.
I'm gonna try
yeah.
it later, honestly. Like, I'm into trying new things today. Let's try scrolling with our toes. Looks at my
Have
phone
fun
all
with
like
that.
sideways.
She's gonna send you a
Like we got
text message
plans
and be
later.
like, time to
Yeah,
hug
me and
my
you,
toes.
baby.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
Beth
You guys
says she's used her toe to touch stuff on her phone before.
She would. I'm not surprised. She's I love you,
I
That's
bitch.
live
fair.
for
I'll
it.
never stop loving you, bitch. That's for Beth. That's for Beth. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. What other games did we have on here? I know I didn't go
Okay,
look through my
one of the ones
what.
I think I might also buy this one because like it looks really fun. It's a single player one, but it's called Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop.
I looked
It
at
looks
that one.
so
Um,
silly and unhinged, and I'm here for that.
I
But I haven't tried it
didn't.
yet, so we'll see.
It does look unhinged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a roguelite, I believe, or at least has like some roguelite aspects
Yeah.
to it. Like you die and then you have to come back and try the thing again, but it definitely unhinged is the main thing about it that I'm like, yeah, I want to play that. But um basically you're a spaceship mechanic and you make friends, but you also make enemies, and some people try to kill you. They'll like attach bombs to their spaceship when you go to fix
Oh,
them,
geez.
or like there I saw in the trailer one guy just shoots you. Like
Okay.
and then just death keeps bringing you back and you got
He's
to keep
like, yeah,
trying
you're the best
again.
mechanic. Oh my
Get
gosh.
better. Do it better.
It's your fault they shot you.
Yeah.
Get better. Jesus Christ.
Ah man, there's this anime that I started watching
Oh,
where the
yes.
dude like got teleported into a mystical world and he
Isekai.
found out his superpower was like whenever he died, he got brought back to that same day, and so he kept like learning new factors and stuff.
Dude, what?
I'm still watching it,
Interesting.
and yeah, I'm bad with names, so I'm like, here, let me
Dude.
tell you about something that I cannot name for you.
Oh,
It
Adam.
actually is that, I think.
Okay.
Adam, what did he
So
say?
yeah.
He said
Re
re
zero. I
zero.
think it's that. I
Oh,
need my tablet to
that
fully look
explains a
at what
lot.
it is.
I haven't watched
Yeah, I
ReZero.
started
I
watching
haven't watched
that. It's
that.
pretty good. Yeah,
I
I
keep
just
Nice.
the
rewatching
whole like
Psychic Princess because I'm one of those
oh
kids with
yeah, that's a good
autism
one
that needs
too.
to watch something that they've watched a bunch so they feel comforted.
I always rewatch shows. I almost never start new shows. It's so hard for me. But
Which is why I'm
I
like,
which
restart.
is
I
why
watch
I've
a
watched
lot
Schitt's
of
Creek
different
like
shows.
7 times all the way
I
through.
do both things. I do both things. Like, I
So
also
good.
love watching something new, but I've also watched, like, I don't know, so many shows. Yeah, Psychic Princess. We're gonna make Brianna watch Psychic
Yeah,
Princess.
I watch a lot of different ones. I
I like
then there's some
trying
that
new
aren't even
shows in
on
theory.
Crunchyroll, and I'm like, seriously? Now I need to get another
I've
anime
been waiting.
streaming service
I've
just
been
to get.
waiting for D and Angel to come out on anything other than YouTube for like 20 years,
I don't know
and
what
they
that
have.
one is.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's like, it's a great. It's an original, like early 2000s. Not like original, obviously, because anime's older than that. But like one of the first like series that got dubbed, and like with the Netflix in the mail, like kind of blah blah blah. Anyway, a lot of people used to watch it back in the early 2000s, and it's
Interesting.
pretty fucking silly. And as watching it as an adult, I'm like, it's the usual anime shit that I didn't notice when I was a kid. I was like, man, this guy's molesting this kid. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, well, like, you know what I mean? Like, the people are just fucking crazy and usual, like, I don't know, the usual insanity that goes on in that stuff.
Yeah, I remember the really unhinged one that you showed me. I think it was like
Oh,
the
Natalia.
ghosts. No, the
No.
ghost one.
Oh, ghost stories. Yeah,
The
the
yeah,
dub.
ghost stories.
The dub was what was crazy on that. The
Yeah.
actual, like,
I
the
just
sub is a normal anime, but they
I
left
just
the
saw
English
a
voice
clip
actors.
online recently that showed a comparison of one little scene side by side
Yeah,
between the subbed and the dubbed, and it was
yeah,
so fucking different but
yeah.
unhinged and hilarious with
It's
the dubbed version.
it's super racist and crazy and not PC and why they just let the voice actors like
I'm pretty
Just
sure
and
I've
like
talk.
seen Ghost Stories
and like
also.
and like it
It's
starts out
very
kind of
silly.
bad and then
That's
I
up
feel
my
like they
alley.
realized they were
Ghosts
getting
and
away
stories.
with a lot and they just kept like it kept compounding like the shit they
Yeah.
kept saying we got like crazier and crazier as the show goes on and I think everybody should watch it. It's hilarious.
I think I only
Yeah,
saw a few episodes of that, but it was definitely interesting.
Yeah, I think I've tried to have you watch that one. Yeah, interesting for sure. But still, same shit. Like, anyway.
oh yeah, the Ghost Stories one. I'm pretty sure I've watched all of them. I like zip through some of them because I'm like watching them while I'm cleaning and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of variety of probably romantic, scary, well, mainly probably romantic animes.
yeah.
I
Are you
I'm
like
on your
into
K drama
S.
thing? Are you
Yeah,
in a
well,
K
like
drama?
just like there's like there's a romantic interest and stuff, or I don't know,
Yeah.
various.
I like a
I
lot of
liked
different
fruit
types of
baskets.
animes, but oh, fuck, I'm trying to think of like what my favorite one would be so far. That's tough. I think Hunter x Hunter is still my top. I know Jade, you tried watching that and didn't really like
I
it,
didn't
but
try. I watched it all
that's right,
and
you
didn't like it
did.
that much.
Yeah.
I gave it the fucking college try and finished it, and
I
still my
appreciate
thing
that.
is like, where's the
But
fucking rest?
I love
That
it.
will always be my question. Where's the rest? Anyway, continue. I know
Yeah,
it's
I
not like
love
it was
that show.
terrible, and I really liked. There were a lot of aspects that I really liked about it. What was I really loved Kilowa's family arc, like going
Yeah,
through the
that was
assassin family. Like
interesting.
I could have watched a whole show about his crazy ass fucking family. So there were places that I really, really like his psycho older brother, like dead eyed. Like you didn't think there was something wrong with that child. God damn. Anyway, yeah, I loved
Oh,
his
Adam says
family.
they're working on more Hunter x Hunter.
Yay, good, because that's literally my only thing. It's like,
Yay!
okay, so they
Why'd
just
you
at
stop?
the top at the tree, and it's cool that he abandoned him
Yeah,
for 15 years. Like,
I
meet me at the
think
top of the tree at more like at dawn, and we're gonna fight to the death for that bullshit. Like that's
my
crazy. Like just in
favorite
case.
arc though is the Phantom Troop arc. I think that one's the most
Oh, with
interesting to me.
I always call him Cholo.
Crollo.
That's the nut.
Crollo Lucifer.
Yeah, Crollo.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
friend that cosplayed
I've
that
never
character
seen
and it
that
was really
one.
cool. You should. It's good.
for
It's a
the
good one.
sake of
I think so, at least.
yeah, pop culture reference, perhaps watch a few of it, like a few.
I did like Greed
But
Island too, but it wasn't my
yeah,
favorite. I would say favorite is definitely um the Phantom Troop arc. Kurapika is
yeah,
my favorite. He's amazing.
yeah.
Um, well, aside from Hisoka, but very different reasons. He's not amazing.
Everybody
He's
talks.
fucked up, but
Yeah, also, I'm talking about that weird pervy shit. That guy molested a kid with his eyeballs like over and over again, and
but
people just
because he
let him
wanted
walk
to
around.
kill him.
Yes. Okay, we're not gonna go. We're not gonna go there. But
he
no.
he's definitely terrible. He's a
Yeah,
terrible person, but
he's a terrible person, but
very
we love him.
interesting character. I
Yeah, they
like
are.
a good character even if they're not a good person.
Yeah,
I'm a writer, of course I do.
Yeah.
I like a well-written character and I think that he hits that mark pretty well. He's like yeah, he's fucking weird, but he's also like a badass and his motivations for like
he is
the
a
weird
badass.
part of him is entirely like he just wants to fight someone that is worth the fight.
Yeah.
And that's fucking interesting to me. Like I like that concept in a character.
Like it seems pretty cut and dry with them. It's like you don't have to worry about their motive or what they're wanting to do. Like you know that what they're really looking for is the best fight. He's just fucking wacko. But
Yeah.
yeah, but
And I like the card thing, the way he fights with his cards is really cool. I liked the scene where they were fighting um in like the arena
is it against
when it
the
first
other
shows his
fighting?
abilities.
Oh,
When it first
yeah,
shows his like what was it? Nen or I don't remember what it's
yeah.
called. It's been so long since I watched it, but like his basically magic.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
Nen ability. No, it's Nen. You got it.
But yeah,
Jade,
that
have
show's
you
great.
seen Nina the Starry-Eyed Bride?
No, but I've
It's a
seen
good one.
like switching, like scrolling, browsing. Let me add that to. Is it on Crunchyroll?
Yeah,
I'll add it
What's
it's
it
a
to
good
about?
the.
one. It's about a girl that had to impersonate a priestess princess, and she had to go and marry into this other kingdom to like try and
It's like
get her
it's
country
like
not
the other one.
invaded. And um the guy she's supposed to marry seems like really cruel at first,
Hmm.
but then she like it only has one season and it's a
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
manga, so it needs like the first season ended already and I have to wait for the second season, but it's pretty good.
yeah.
That sounds
There's two
interesting.
romance options. That's like the
Be
when I said
romantic.
I like romance, I like this. It has a little action and some romance too.
Yeah,
I'm
I
very much.
I like a good romance story, but I'm not nearly as interested in watching something that's like solely a romance
Oh
anymore.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
for
no.
me it's got to have like some kind of like
intrigue or
fantasy,
Yeah, like some good story to
sci-fi,
it too,
murder,
or
something like behind that,
ooh,
not
murder.
just a love
oh
story.
murder.
Ooh,
Yeah.
murder. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Such an
like, I heard
interesting
that.
storyline.
The
Yeah.
murder.
There's just got
Yes.
to be some more to it, you know?
Yeah,
Which is also, I
yeah,
think, why I liked the Heroes of Olympus books better than
yeah. The original Percy
the
Jackson
Percy
books.
Jackson series. I loved both, but I also read the Heroes of
I need.
Olympus series first because I didn't know at the time that it was a sequel to Percy Jackson. And
Oh.
so I read that first, and I had already gotten
Oh,
so
balls.
far into it by the time I realized it because it doesn't go into Percy's point of view for a long time, and so I just didn't realize it until
Until you
then.
got back
And
to
I'm like, I'm
Percy and
already
you're like,
invested. I
oh,
gotta
fuck you,
finish
people.
reading. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think that's a large part of why I liked that one first so much better is because it was like, yes, there are other aspects to Percy Jackson, but it just it focused so much more heavily on their romance because it was just them basically.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Heroes of Olympus, it's like there's a much bigger group, so it's more like divvied up. It feels less overwhelming. And I think that's one of my favorite things about that series as opposed to Percy Jackson. But both are
That sounds
excellent.
pretty interesting.
I love mythology,
I didn't
so
read Percy Jackson or anything like that, but that one sounds like pretty
I didn't read them
interesting. I
until I
did
that's
like
had
good.
Lore
gym. I read them to
Olympus.
gym.
You liked
Oh yeah, Laura
Lore
Olympus is
Olympus? I
like
don't know
not so much for kids.
what
It's
that
a
is.
webtoon,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
which is sick as
Well,
fuck.
you can get I found it at Barnes and Noble too, like
I
core
know I have
sections of it.
them.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing. You need to read The Cursed Princess Club. I honestly think everybody should read The
Oh
Curse,
yeah,
but
that
you need
sounds
to
good
read.
too.
It's so cute, and it's like the storyline. You think just. I love it when stories are like unassuming, and you think there's not going to be any kind of like real depth or anything to it, and then as you start to read, you realize it's only depth, and it was just a setup to the fucking greatness that was the story or the character building and all of that shit, and that one ended up being so like every character has like a growth point throughout the story, no matter like even the
Nice.
random guard, like everybody, like
Yeah.
the continuation was super well done. The storytelling was well done, the character building, and I think, and they actually sell
Nice.
it in like a hardcover like book that I want to grab. I think there's like a set of three, and I want to grab the
Is
three
it
of them.
graphic novel or is it gonna be
There was
like
a
more work?
webtoon, and just like Lore Olympus,
Oh.
they
Okay,
went
yeah, I gotta
from the
check it out
webtoon
then.
to then they actually have. It's fucking sick. It's one of my
Yeah,
favorite
I was
like
reading this
comics of all
manga
time.
that like I was reincarnated as a villainess and something something.
That's
I like
something,
that
yeah, they
storyline
love
because
that shit.
it's
You love that
yeah, it's
trope.
normally like a villainess that wants to not have an evil ending, so she's trying to be good and like get away. I
Like
but I
with all
started
of her crazy shit. I've
yeah, and
never
then the love interest ends up falling in love with her anyway, so she's like there's always some doom or yeah, I like that
Nice.
story plan too.
I I know I never got into that one, but it's kind of like the hero from another world thing. It's kind of like the other like like side of that. I feel like there's a lot of isekais and there's a lot of like the
There is.
villainous too. Like there's this like it's going through a phase right now where that's like a big where
Oh,
those are the
it's
big
really
tropes.
popular right now. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
watched like
it's
a
super
few.
popular right now.
There's some that need to be dubbed, but I started watching one that I've been reading. It's like my seventh reincarnation, something, something or another.
You're
But
like some other long ass title.
yeah, like I saw one. I'm not gonna watch it, but it was like I was reincarnated as a vending machine, and I was like,
Oh,
Oh
I
my
actually
god.
almost watched that one. I
you
heard that
did?
one's actually good. I don't know. I'm not gonna go
I've
like I've heard that people actually that it's got a good
I've
story
heard
and I'm
that
not gonna judge
about
it.
a lot of the animes with really weird names.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
long ass
Like
fucking whatever, like
it's like
entire sentences
you
names.
hear the unhinged name and you're like, that sounds fucking ridiculous. And
That
then
is
every
ridiculous.
time I've brought it up and said it sounds
Yeah,
ridiculous or like it just comes up some way, anyone who's seen it
people.
has been like, "Oh, that's so good." And I'm just like, "Why do they keep picking these weird ass names?"
He's like,
I
because you're
know.
making the rest of us
I'm
like
here
they're
for it though.
throwing some of us off. Yeah. No, I almost watched Vending Machine because I've been told
Yeah,
that
it'll
that
be
one's
like
good.
girl with the red hair and blue eyes in a
In the end of
polka
the
dot skirt.
world
Yeah,
with
like
the dragon
yeah.
who does the thing with yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, they just but yeah, that vending machine one I like to mention because I just think it's so funny.
yeah.
I
I don't know.
liked one of the animes that I enjoyed that was really weird, a weird concept in general, but Devil is a Part-Timer
Oh,
was
that
really
was
fun and
so
silly.
fucking awesome. I love that show. I
I
didn't
liked
think it
it.
was
I
gonna
don't
be good. I avoided it for a
remember a lot
long
about it, but I liked it.
time. Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
It's
You
cute. You should watch it.
you would love it,
It's
McKay.
Yeah,
You
so
should
I'll look
watch
weird.
it
it.
up.
It's literally the devil works as a fast food
Like,
employee, like,
yeah,
and he's like, he
Uh,
takes it seriously,
he's
like,
like about his fucking McJob. He is about his
yeah,
McJob.
he's the best.
Like he
It
loves
sounds
it.
good.
Because it's his way to take over the world because everybody's eating this like garbage junk food. So if he can run McRonald's or whatever the fuck, then he can run the world and like bring it to whatever the fuck
yeah,
weird devil
it's
people
silly,
think.
Sounds
it's fun,
funny.
I
And then of
like it.
course there's a love interest who's an angel. So that's where I was like, McKay, go and
Oh,
watch
so
Oh
that.
like Good
yeah.
Omens.
Oh my god, yeah, the
I
gayness
love
in Good
that
Omens.
show. I
And I
need
love
to.
that
I
the
think
Earth
I
is a Libra.
missed the newest episode.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Well,
finish season
episodes, like season. I don't know. I haven't
2.
watched in a bit. I don't remember what it's on. Amazon, right?
It
I
is.
think. Okay. I need to watch that soon.
Yes.
But it is 7 o'clock, and I feel like that's a good place to say
Yeah.
cheers.
Put it out.
Cheers.
Cheers, ladies. I will see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.